Where will all the tectonic shifts, all these rapid technological advances that we experience right now, where will they lead us? What will they do to the nation state? Which would mean a complete transformation of the global system and of what foreign affairs means. Well, we will see three different aspects becoming really important. First, we will need new institutions. We will need to focus on platforms for communities that are crossing borders. There will always be, as long as we live in physical worlds on planet Earth, there will always be the need for organizing transportation and food delivery and certain aspects of sick care locally and geographically within a geographic boundary. So nations will not completely disappear because this is the way to organize. You look at the geography and you develop some system that works and serves the people for their physical needs. So that is one aspect. But on the other side, for almost all our activities, for almost all our social activities, educational activities, economic activities, political activities, whatever it would be, entertainment, we are very, very likely to move next to complete into the digital spheres. And this is where we need these new institutions. This is where we need to establish these digital infrastructure layers, or the one layer that is shared and that reflects our principles. So we need new kinds of institutions, and these institutions will not necessarily be nation states. At least the dominant ones will most likely, those that we associate most closely with and where our biggest loyalties are, will be those where we focus most of our attention in, where we spend most of our time in, where we have most economic activities and benefits and value that we get out of them. So new kinds of institutions will become dominant, more important than nation states for almost all aspects of our lives. Some of these institutions will be reflected as new kinds of societies because now people can organize differently and will organize differently. They will play different roles as today, where you play a different role at work compared to when you are a student, compared to a home, compared to when you entertain yourself or go shopping. You will immerse yourself into different realities that are reflected in a digital form. And the communities that you join there, these communities will develop their own solutions to problems that are important to you, to healthcare, to savings, to commercial transactions, to entertainment, to education. All these aspects that traditionally were taken on by nation states are going to move into the digital realm and into the realm of these new kinds of communities organized by these new institutions. And then we will realize that geography is by far not the most dominant factor for building communities, even political communities. Ideas are, and even some old ideas. There's only one nation, but currently still the most dominant nations on planet Earth, that has been founded completely based on an ideal vision, on an idea. And this is the United States. It was founded, in short, based on the aspiration of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness for the people living within its borders or within its society. And of course, then at that time, everything was still physically and geographically defined. That was reflected then in the constitution and in political structures. We will realize that in these new societies and in these new institutions, ideas, even old ideas, even the same principle I just mentioned, may become most critical and will be most critical to organize and find loyalties among people. So there will be a shift towards ideas as an organizing principle reflected then in the technology and in the infrastructure layers. If you are interested in finding out more about this topic, please check out foreignaffairsforum.org, and particularly Tectonic Essentials for Foreign Affairs, in which I dive a little bit more into details of the points I just made. Thank you.